Welcome back, friends, to another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Lids87 here, and today I am bringing you guys another Are They Worth It video. A series where I cover characters on upcoming banners to see if they are worth your precious tickets and or gems. Before I get into it though, friends, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. And shoutouts to Rem, the Materia Bot, Compendium, Toneberry Troop, and anyone that helps content creators or the viewers, the players, when it comes to finding out about characters and building these databases for us. Thank you guys, because it'd be a lot harder to do this without you, so we greatly appreciate what you guys do for the community. Now on December 21st UTC time, we will be getting Caravan of Hope, and there will be a free multi-draw on this banner. On this banner, we will be getting a new LD. Sephiroth's Burst will be on here. He's going to be Synergy, and Krau and Leo are also Synergy for this lost chapter. So let's take a peek to see what Ciaran, how the hell do you say his first? Sea-Dog is a holy melee attacker that has the capabilities of brave healing your party members and severely increasing their stats. He does receive an LD and rework that also improves his kit. Now there will be timestamps down below in the description, the comments, and the time frame if you guys are already familiar with Ciaran's kit and would like to skip ahead. Anybody else not familiar, I will be recapping his abilities. Ciaran's first ability is called Bash. It's going to brave heal the party, it's going to do some damage, and it's going to be hitting at 100% brave hit potency per brave hit. With his passes, this is going to increase the brave damage dealt by 40%. This will grant Ciaran Crystal Caravan, and this will increase the special effect drop of Myrrh, the little icon above his head. It's going to increase those stacks by 2. Max stacks is at 5. Crystal Caravan is a 6-turn buff on Ciaran. This is going to increase his own max brave by 40%, the party's attack by 20%. This can be further improved with his C50, which is going to increase his own max brave and attack by 10%. And with his Crystal Artifact C50, this will further improve this by 5% to max brave and attack 15% total. So you want to grab 3 of these along with attack 108s. While Crystal Caravan is also active, this will upgrade his brave and HP attack to their plus forms, which is damage, and this will also increase his drop of Myrrh stacks by 1. If he happens to have Soul Shot active, Soul Shot will take priority over HP attack plus. With his LD, this will upgrade his brave attack and HP attack to their plus forms, which now has party-wide brave healing, damage, and still increase the party's drop of Myrrh stack. The Soul Shot will still take priority. Now that special effect drop of Myrrh, again, it is a stackable special effect. Max stacks is at 5 with his rework. There's going to be a permanent stat increase while just drop of Myrrh is present, which is it's present at all times. So at base, it's going to have a 20% increase to int brave, max brave, and attack to the party. Now with his EX weapon, this is assuming you have everything maxed out, because if you don't have his maxed out, the increase per stack is literally halved, so everything is going to be maxed out. Per stack, this is going to increase the int brave, max brave, and attack by 8% per stack, going all the way up to 60% int brave, max brave, and attack towards the party. Defense, this is going to increase per stack by 16%, going all the way up to 80% defense for the party. Now, while you at least have 1 stack, this is going to upgrade HP attack into Soul Shot, which is going to brave heal the party and do some damage with 20% HP splash. At 5 stacks, this will become Soul Shot plus, brave heal the party with a 50% HP splash, and this will also consume 2 stacks of drop of Myrrh. Ciaran's second ability, Holy Strike, this is going to brave heal the party. This is going to do damage with 50% HP splash. The brave hits are going to be hitting at 120% brave potency per brave hit. And with the passives, this is going to increase the brave damage dealt by 30%. Now, when drop of Myrrh is at 5 stacks, this will upgrade to Hilarious Strike. Now, still brave healing towards the party, but more brave hits, and this is going to have 100% HP splash. So 100% AoE HP damage towards all the enemies. Upon using Hilarious Strike, this will consume all 5 stacks of drop of Myrrh, so you have to start all over gathering his stacks by using Bash or his upgraded Brave or HP attacks. His additional ability will give him 3 stacks of drop of Myrrh while also increasing the party's max brave for a few turns. His call action is going to brave heal the party. He's going to come in and do holy damage, 100% HP damage, and he's going to take off. His C8A is just going to improve this. His EX ability, Caravan Memories, this does recharge at a fast rate. It's going to do AoE brave hits followed by HP attack. The brave potencies is at 80% brave potency per brave hit with an increase of 20% brave damage with a passives, and when he's attacking a single target, this will increase the brave damage done by 60%. This will increase the drop of Mer stacks by 3, and this will grant him a buff called Memories of Chronicles. Memories of Chronicles is a 6-turn buff, which is going to increase Ciaran's own attack by 30% and his max brave overflow by 20%. Something of note, something to take an interest in, is that at EX plus 2 out of 3 when the quest starts, this will grant him Crystal Caravan and Memories of Chronicles for 6 turns and grant him or give him 3 stacks of drop of Mer. So you just have to use Bash once and then you can go right into your Hilira Strike. Ciaran's EX weapon does come with an 8-type bonus sphere. Now when breaking or attacking a broken target, this will increase the wielder's stolen max brave overflow by 10%. For those of you that skipped ahead, welcome back to Ciaran's LD ability, Shadow Blade. He does have 3 uses of this: massive brave healing towards the party, 2 sets of brave plus HP attacks, and this is going to be hitting at 70% brave potency per brave hit. Increase brave damage by 60% when he's attacking a single target. This will automatically increase his drop of Mer stacks by 5. He does have the max stacks is at 5, and this will grant him World's Memories. And after using Shadow Blade on the following turn, Ciaran will have a free ability use, excluding his LD ability. Now that buff, World's Memories, it is a buff on Ciaran for 8 turns. While this is active, drop of Mer does not decrease. So he grants himself 5 stacks of drop of Mer. It cannot decrease. You can use Hilira Strike to your heart's content, his second ability, which is going to do 100% AoE HP splash while still brave healing your party members before the actual attack. And this will not consume drop of Mer. Not only that, World's Memories will also increase the party members' int brave by 40%, their stolen overflow by 20%, and give the party a brave regent effect by 40% of int brave. Now, mind you, all of these buffs, they're on Ciaran that affect the entire party. So you can have someone that goes back to back with super fast lightning, and they will fully benefit from Ciaran's buff without burning through them because they are on Ciaran. So Ciaran definitely needs his LD weapon just to keep dropping those Hilira Strikes on the enemies. Just 100% HP splash, free abilities on the following turn. So wonderful, wonderful weapon and buff for Ciaran. Ciaran does come with a support like 7-star armor that has the support's keystone, which is going to increase the party members' attack by 5%, and this will increase the party's cap, the held brave and HP damage cap, by 5% all the way up to 104,998. Cons about Ciaran is that he does actually have some brave leak with his EX ability. I've used him a lot on the JP side, and I do wish that he had 2 HP attacks in his EX ability. Because he is a massive brave healer towards the party, he's going to be up there, and if he uses his EX ability while he's up there, you're just going to be staring at him doing just brave leaking with his EX ability. As a support type character, I do wish he had some HP healing. He does have holy damage built into his kit, so if holy is resisted, he's not going to be as useful. Before I talk about how worthy he is, let's take a quick look at the Lufenia Boss. You guys have been enjoying this portion, so I'm going to do my best to include these going forward, as long as this does not severely increase the length of this video. Now, the boss, resistant to fire, ice, water, earth, wind, dark, and range. There goes Vivi, immune to poison. Now, some tips about this is there's going to be 2 waves. There's going to be 3 kitty cats on the first wave and 2 giant teddy bears, aka Tibbers, League of Legends reference, those anti-mains, where you at, on this second wave. Now, the kitty cats, they're as time goes on, they're going to level up a buff. Once this level up goes all the way up to 6, there's going to be an AoE dispel. Be very careful. Try to kill them before that so you don't get dispelled. Now, if your party members, if they're not healthy in terms of HP, if they're like below half, there's a higher chance for the kitty cats to do this AoE dispel even pre-level 6 of them buffing themselves. So if you bring someone like Arden, be careful. He will get dispelled. He will die. Now, once you get past the kitty cats, you're going to take on 2 Tibbers, 2 giant Tibbers. Now, they have similar mechanics to previous Lufenias, but not necessarily the same. So they're also going to grant themselves red aura, kind of like the imps, which is going to reduce the amount of brave damage they receive to 1. And they are going to massively brave heal themselves, followed by, or once they get their turn, with a single target dispel and nuke. So that party member that takes that damage is going to die, but there is ways to help you survive this. So in order for them to not dispel your party member and not get nuked, you must break the Tibbers, you must break the teddy bear. How can you do that? By bringing units that either automatically break the targets, or someone who has gravity-like effects that will bring their brave to 0, and then you can break them. So what this is going to do, this will stop that single target attack from dispelling that party member. You're still going to receive the damage, but it won't be nuke damage. You will survive. You will be alive to heal back up. You'll be perfectly fine. Now, keep in mind is that in order for the red aura to go away, the teddy bears, they have to perform an action. They have to do that damage when they're in their red aura. Okay, so you cannot paralyze them. You cannot put them to sleep because you paralyze them. If they receive their turn and they don't act, they don't do anything, you get the little static whatever for the paralysis, and then their turn stops, they're still going to have that red aura. So they have to perform something. They have to perform that attack in order for the red aura to go away. So again, you have to break them so you can survive, and they have to take their turn. They have to perform that action. Now, when it comes to the special counter, there's no way to increase it. It's going to pop up 3 times during the entire fight. It will disappear at 79% HP and 29 HP, but during the last portion, it will appear after the use Spear Shot Plus. So this is pretty much a DPS race to try to kill them before you get nuked. Good luck! Now, when it comes to putting your party members together, just keep in mind that these are some units that come in very handy for this Lufenia. So auto breakers, top notch. So Strago, Trey, and Arden, they do have auto breaking capabilities built into their kits. Just be careful if you bring Arden, especially on the first wave. Gravity units are going to help a lot also. So Edward, Spoony Bard with his LD, Sephiroth with his EX ability, or a friend support Emmett did Talon. There are other units that you could bring. I've seen Shalada here and there, and they're going to come in handy. And of course, the MVP for this Lufenia is going to be Reno, because with Reno's LD, the enemies, they still perform their action, but you receive 0 brave damage and 0 HP attack. So Reno again is the MVP for this fight. Aside from that, bring your attackers, bring your tanks, bring your lightnings, bring your Sephiroths, bring your Gladios, bring your Warrior of Lights, whatever you can build around these team compositions. Just keep it up, break them, and try to rush them down to 0 HP. All right, friends, now at that portion of the video, are they worth it? Is Ciaran worth your precious tickets and or gems? Now, like I mentioned earlier, there will be one free multi-draw with this banner. It was confirmed during the Square Enix live stream on their slide. So thank you very much, Square, for the free multi-draw. You could potentially receive any of these weapons for free. I say potentially because it is still up to RNG. Now, when it comes to rating of how worthy Ciaran is of your resources on my worthometer, I'm going to say somewhat worthy, but on the higher end, because I just wish he had a little bit more oomph to bring him to worthy. Now, Ciaran on his own, all of his buffs are on him that affect the entire party. So stat increasing auras on Ciaran. Okay, so if you have someone fast like lightning, she won't burn through Ciaran's buff because, again, they are on him and not on her. So in grand total, with taking into consideration his passives, his weapon passives, everything, his own buffs, he can increase the party's stats by attack 100%, int brave 115%, max brave 65%, defense 80%, stolen overflow 20%, and he does give the party brave regen. So anything that he does lack to bring him up to that worthy portion of my worth meter, he more than makes up for it in stat increases to your party. But we do have other characters, other units that can increase our party member stats while doing other things, either against the enemies or for our party. So if Ciaran had some form of HP healing, if he had some form of brave damage reduction, if he had braver HP damage up towards your party, or if he even had gravity in his abilities to make him even more useful for his own Lufenia or other Lufenias coming forward, he would have definitely been at least worthy of your resources. Because you have other units that can give the party stat increases, but also do something like Spoony Bard, aka Edward, who can literally put the enemies to sleep, and that has been very useful in the most recent Lufenias. But that does not mean that you should just sweep Ciaran under the rug. So to say, he will probably be overlooked by a lot of players just because, I mean, Lightning, right? Sephiroth fans, we have Cloud coming, we have Rude incoming, who should be next. So if you're hurting on resources, yeah, of course, you could skip out on Ciaran for sure. If you have other units that can fill his role, for sure, yeah, you can skip out on him. You'll be fine. So I would consider Ciaran if you are in need of a party-wide stat buff increase, or if you want some HP healing. Rude, who is the event literally after Ciaran's Lost Chapter, he will have HP healing built into his kit, along with some party-wide benefits. So that's where I am leaving Ciaran, is on the high end of somewhat worthy of your gems, because we do have other units that could fill that role. But if he just did a little bit more, he would have definitely been worthy, like a strong consideration, like definitely pull for this guy. But again, you can't go wrong if you do pick him up. I definitely enjoyed using him on the JP side of the game. That is it for this video, friends. I want to thank you guys for watching my Are They Worth It covering Ciaran. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Did I pronounce his damn name correctly? I literally looked up the video on how to pronounce Ciaran. It was quite interesting, actually. Me personally, I'm probably going to throw some tickets on Ciaran. Again, I did use him on the JP set. I liked him. He was fun to use. The massive brave healing towards the party, it's beautiful. It is beautiful, but you will be brave leaking a lot if said party member doesn't have at least more than 1 HP attack built into their kit. But that could be a good problem to have, so to say. So again, friends, I will be throwing tickets, maybe 100, maybe 200. I don't have Sephiroth's burst yet. So if I get it in the process, awesome. If I get Ciaran's LD weapon for free, that is also cool by me. All right, friends, so that is my own personal plans. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments what you guys are going to do. All right, friends, so until next time, good luck and have a good one.